Yeah.
Well, Paul Malloy, it wasn't meant to be today. You come up against a strong Besiktas side. 2 penalties amongst the 4 goals, so it obviously wasn't the perfect start for you in the Cobra tournament. Any views on the penalties themselves?
To be honest, I think it's an absolute fucking disgrace how these refs get in this game and act like they did today. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know how he's still got a job. I don't even know how he got the job. Probably sucked off someone. I think it's an absolute disgrace.
Well, Anders Bath nearly went for an early one. Do you think that possibly your keeper...
I think it was a fucking dive, to be honest. I'm going to stop you early. I think it was an absolute dive.
Paul, I want to know about your keeper. Do you think that he deserved the red for that?
I think he completely deserved the red. However, my team was shit. Besiktas completely outplayed us, but the refs did not help us one bit.
So what learnings are you going to take from...
Give us any chance.
What learnings are you going to take back to the training ground?
Well, we're going to have to train on sprinting, I'm afraid, because pace is not there, completely behind the game. It's completely different to the Swedish game. This is complete level up. I don't think my boys are up to it, to be honest.
Do you think there's any other...
I think we might pull out.
Do you think there's any other teams in the tournament that you do fancy yourself taking on?
No.
There's also minnows in there. You've got the Chilean miners, Wanderers, that are also in the tournament.
No, they'll beat us. That's us. We are awful.
Any positives to take from the game?
We've got 2 corners.
You did give a fight until the end, which is what we love. Any words to the other manager? Because I didn't see a handshake at the end of the match. Is there any words you want to pass on to Alex?
Oh, he had to go for a shit, so... Unfortunately, that happens in football. I mean, you're out in there for 90 minutes. Must have had a quick coffee before. But yeah, we met afterwards. I told him about the ref. He agreed, and yeah. So that's all we had to say, really.
And Toure for him, he was a bit of a hot shot today. 4 of the goals, all 4 of them sort of outshined Quaresma and Mario Gomez as well as Fry. What did you make of his performance?
I think he's a cheat.
What's the reasons behind that thought process, Paul?
He's a dive. Did you not see?
I saw
my player barely touched him.
What about the
and
3
he was
other
already
goals?
on the floor.
What about the 3 other goals?
They were all lucky.
Yeah, all lucky.
Next.
How are you going to prepare for the next game? Are you just going to go? We saw you go pretty much all out attack in the late stages of the second half. Are you going to adopt that from the start?
Yeah, I don't change my philosophy. My players didn't even get out of their own half, so attacking is the way forward.
And what are you going to say to the lads, Paul, to wrap this up? When you go back in that dressing room after putting that microphone down, what are you going to say to the lads to prepare for the next game?
I'm going to tell them about themselves. I'm really going to rip a new arsehole into every single one of them because their performance was absolutely diabolical today, and I'm not happy with any of them.
Okay, Paul. Well, it's not the end because you come from a background of being a bit of a wheeler and dealer.
Fuck off. I'm not a wheeler and dealer. Fuck off.
Paul,
next, I'm not listening to this cunt anymore. Can someone else ask questions?
Do you think you can wheel and deal yourself out of this one, Paul?
There's no transfer market, I'm afraid. So wherever you are.
Thanks very much for your time, Paul. We'll see you in the next round.
Yeah, good. I'm looking forward to it. Cunts.
He's